All right. So, as we're looking at these, there's two words up here, identity and no solution. I didn't use the word identity on the first page. But what do you think identity means? Okay, identity means all real numbers. Okay, so box that. Now, when do you get this kind of a solution? Tell me. When does this happen?
When 6 equals 6.
Okay. So this happens, put it in general terms. Instead of just saying 6 equals 6, when does this happen? In general terms. Okay. When one number, when one number equals the same number. All right, talk to me about no solution. What's the abbreviation for no solution again?
A circle with a line through it.
Circle with a line through it. And when does this happen?
And you can't solve it.
Well, we solved it, but what did we get as a result?
No solution.
Okay, our result is not true. Example. Somebody.
27 equals 42.
Okay, 27 equals 42. I.e. means for example. Or anything like that. 6 equals 5, 0 equals 2. All right? So those are our two scenarios. The book is going to call that identity a lot of times instead of all real numbers. I would rather you refer to it as all real numbers. So, all right, little application down here. I don't know if you guys realize this, but every year in January there is a school-sponsored ski trip, and it's a chance for you to go skiing at a very discounted low cost. So, just letting you know, it happens right after Winterim. We go up to Wisconsin, assuming there's snow. So read this scenario. We have this school trip. Mel's Place is going to rent you skis for $40 plus $15 a day. So let's say our ski trip was an extended ski trip. All right? How much do you pay Mel on day one? $55. But on day two, you only owe him an additional how much? Another 15. So you go down the street because you're shopping. You're trying to find the best deal for your trip. How much does the Extreme Ski Sport place charge you on day one? 70. But on day two, they only charge you 10. So as the days progress, who's going to become the better deal? Extreme. But on the first day, who's the better deal? Mel's. So let's try to figure this out. What are you trying to find? That's the question.
Which is better?
What's the better deal?
Well, what does the question say?
How many days must you rent for your skis for the cost of each to be equal?
Okay, so how many days until the cost, you said, is equal?
Yeah.
All right. So what variable are we going to use? Use a variable that applies. Do not give me X.
S.
I hate S.
D.
S looks like a 5. People always...
W. D.
Q.
Okay, you got to give me a reason though. Why W? If you don't have a reason...
Winter. B.
Winter? No, not good enough.
Q.
Why Q?
Because Q is an equal.
Q is an equal.
How about D for days?
How about D for days? Yes. Yeah, I like D for days since that's the question. Try to pick variables that apply. All right, so let D equal the what?
Number of days.
The number of days. And when you're doing a story problem, you want to set up your variables and you want to define your variables. So Kyle, make sure the variable you pick makes sense to the idea. If you're trying to find the number of jackets, pick N for number or J for jackets or something like that. Okay, so you walk into Mel's, and what's the bill on day one? $60 plus what? He tells you.
X.
Plus 15x.
Plus 15, not 15x, 15D. You go down the street. You walk in there. What's their price? Did we just mess up?
Yeah, why is it 60?
Because someone told me 60.
That's a 60.
Maybe I misheard you. 40, sorry. All right, you go down to Extreme. That's the 61. Plus how much? 10D. Now, is this a very simple equation to solve?
Yes.
Zach, do you feel like you can do this? The bigger d's are on the left, so go ahead, Zach, take it away.
You add 15b both sides.
Why would you move the 15 over when it's the bigger one?
Oh, I mean, you subtract 10b.
Okay, subtract the 10d. I like that better. It would work, Zach, but you just have negative numbers, and we try to stay away and make problems easy. So 40 plus 5d equals 60. Someone take it from there, or Zach, keep going. Subtract 40. I get 5d equals 20. Divide by 5, and what does d equal? 4. Now let me go back to the scenario. What's the question?
How many days until cost?
So give me a sentence and answer the question, Hunter.
It will be 4 days until the cost is equal.
Okay, it will be 4 days
Until the cost is equal out.
until the costs are equal. That's your answer. Your answer is what they're asking a question to. So that is the answer. So when you're doing these kind of things, you're going to have to set up variables that apply, write an equation that works, and then work it from there. Anthony?
Mike's rush.
Yes.